Hi, I keep running into the same problem. The default tables in SPSS don't really show the results the way I need them. I always end up editing them forever in Word or Excel.
I know that feeling. That's exactly where custom tables come in. They're one of SPSS's most versatile tools for data analysis.
Custom tables? What's so special about them?
Well, you can use them for both univariate and bivariate analyses, and they work with categorical and metric variables. Unlike the standard tables, you can design the output exactly the way you need it. No endless post-editing required.
That sounds like a huge time saver.
Absolutely. In this video, I'll show you step by step how to create custom tables in SPSS. Let's get started. Let's start by opening the file called Custom Tables E. This dataset contains two categorical variables and one metric variable. The first categorical variable is preferred relaxation method with the values sport or music. The second categorical variable is perceived stress level with the values low, medium, and high. Finally, we have age measured in years as a metric variable. Now that we've seen what's in the file, we can begin with the univariate analysis of a categorical variable. In SPSS, you can find the Custom Tables function in the menu under Analyze, then Tables, and select Custom Tables. This opens a dialog box where you can see all the variables in your dataset on the left and an empty workspace on the right. To perform a univariate analysis of a categorical variable, simply drag the variable you want into the rows area. For example, we'll use preferred relaxation method. You'll notice that SPSS automatically generates a column showing the counts. If you want to calculate additional statistics like percentages, click the Summary Statistics button in the lower left corner. SPSS then shows a wide range of statistical options in the upper left. We can select column percentages and move them to the right. After assigning them to the table and closing the window, you'll see that the workspace now includes a column with the percentages. If you also want to display totals, click the Categories and Totals button, check the box for total, click Apply, and then OK. The resulting table will appear in the output window. If you want to transfer the table to a text program like Word, simply right-click on the table, choose Copy as Picture, and then paste it directly into Word or any other application. This way, your table is ready to use without additional formatting. Next, let's look at the univariate analysis of a metric variable. Again, go to the menu Analyze, then Tables, and select Custom Tables. The dialog box opens once more, and this time we'll drag the metric variable age into the columns area. SPSS automatically generates a row showing the mean. This is because SPSS selects appropriate statistical measures based on the variable type. If you want to calculate additional measures of central tendency or dispersion, click the Summary Statistics button in the lower left corner. Here you can choose from a wide range of statistics such as minimum and maximum median, or standard deviation as a measure of spread. Once you've selected the desired statistics, assign them to the table and close the window. The selected measures are then added to your table. Finally, click OK to generate the resulting table in the output window. Now let's move on to bivariate analyses. First, we'll look at the combined analysis of a metric and a categorical variable. Open the familiar dialog box by going to Analyze, then Tables, and selecting Custom Tables. In the dialog box, you'll still see the previous setup for the univariate analysis of the metric variable age. Suppose we want to examine age separately for the different categories of preferred relaxation method. To do this, simply drag the variable preferred relaxation method into the rows area. Immediately, SPSS generates a bivariate table showing the metric variable age broken down by the categories of preferred relaxation method. Finally, click OK and the resulting table appears in the output window. Finally, let's look at the bivariate analysis of two categorical variables. As before, go to the menu Analyze, then Tables, and select Custom Tables. Suppose we want to examine whether perceived stress level differs between the two categories of preferred relaxation method. To do this, drag perceived stress level into the rows area and preferred relaxation method into the columns area. SPSS initially shows the counts. To add column percentages, click the Summary Statistics button, select Counts as column percent, and drag it into the workspace on the right. Then assign the selection and close the window. As an additional exercise, you can try adding totals just like we did for the univariate analysis of a categorical variable. Finally, click OK and the resulting table will appear in the output window.
So creating custom tables really isn't complicated.
Exactly. Just remember in the menu, go to Analyze, then Tables, and choose Custom Tables. After that, select the variables you want to analyze, and under Summary Statistics, you can add any additional measures you need.
Perfect, that really saves a lot of nerves, and it also prevents mistakes I'd make when copying tables into Word because it's all ready right away.
That's the idea. With custom tables, your results come out just the way you need them. Now try it with your own dataset.